Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to PreMarket Prep at the close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin. Joel, it's the end of another week, although I don't actually know if any other stock is even trading right now besides Tesla. Is Tesla the only thing that's even trading?
I think everything else is closed, Spencer. But hold on. Let me tighten my seatbelt here because we are going to have some fireworks here in the perhaps one of the wildest closes in the history of the S&P 500. We think it could be, man. It's going to be some fireworks. But let's put some charts. And you guys know how I hate short-term charts, but man, I'm going to keep that minute chart up there. It makes me nervous just looking at it, but we're going to go to Tesla in a little bit. And Tesla is, Spencer's going to announce something about Tesla when we cover it. S&P's at the gamma trade, the gamma selling, whatever that means. They hit it right on the open. We opened up 16 even, and we were red, 5-6 handles within minutes. We took out Wednesday's low, 36.80. We're trading above that right now, low 77.25. I have to go to my sheet from yesterday, and not much in there as far as daily lows go. So we'll see if we can hold up, see if we can hold that 77.25 low. Crude just inches its way towards $50. Holy mackerel, up 52 cents at 49.06. Gold in the red, that's by 590 at 1884.60. Silver, that reverse course too. That's down 1% at 25.93. That's down a quarter. And Bitcoin, great week. Not such a good day. It's down $120 at 22,750.
All right. So this is what I want to do with Tesla here. We're doing a small contest. Winner gets a free 30-day subscription to Benzinga Pro. So a free trial is only 2 weeks. So we'll double your free trial. So a free 30 days of Benzinga Pro. If you think you have some conviction on where Tesla, or even if you don't have any conviction at all, and you want to guess where Tesla is going to close today, that's the question. So as I'm saying this, Tesla is at 634.
Yeah, whatever.
Now three. Okay, here's the contest. Email us, premarket@benzinga.com with the price, wherever you think Tesla's going to close today. We're going to cut this off at 3:50, so 10 minutes before the close. Email us in the next 7 minutes, premarket@benzinga.com, with wherever you think Tesla is going to close at. Whenever, now it's at 6:30. We're going to give away a free 30 days of Benzinga Pro to whoever comes closest to that price. Actually, you know what? And just to prank Jason while we're at it, why don't you just CC Jason? CC Jason at benzinga.com. then he'll get a bunch of emails, and that'll be funny, I think. So email us, premarket@benzinga.com, CC Jason at benzinga.com if you want, with what you think will be Tesla's closing price. Whoever's closest will get a free 30 days of Benzinga Pro. Let's pull up that chart. It's fallen.
And how about whoever's the farthest away too?
Whoever's the furthest away?
Yeah. No, because people will dog it. Yeah, dog it.
No. Whoever gets closest will get a free 30 days. And so, again, we'll timestamp it. Email has to be in our inbox by 3:50. Maybe we'll give you a 1 minute buffer to, for the internet to do its thing. But that's the contest. Send us your emails. What do you got? Joel, what do you got?
Yeah. Well, it's not 3:50 yet. Can I wait till 3:49 since this thing can rocket ship any? You know what way I'm leaning on this thing. And we had a good discussion on this. What did you say? Like, everyone knows you have to buy, right?
Yeah.
The front runners are in there, right? And they jam this thing all the way up to like 685. They did have some bad news today. Did they have to there's $100 million missing or something? Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't, but I just want to repeat. The email is premarket@benzinga.com. Premarket@benzinga.com. That goes to Joel, Dennis, and myself.
Okay. Well, Dennis won't read it. Never reads his email.
Dennis never reads it. He wants it.
Jeez, I mean, this is what I tell you when I think of my technical analysis. It don't mean nothing on this, man. This thing is a wild child. You got up to 684.75. A couple people did email me and asking about it, and I just when I see a chart like that, I just try and like pick one number. I know I confuse you guys with numbers sometimes, and like that 650 stood out to me, and so I'm like, above 650, the sky's the limit. Below 650, you have some daily lows, and it held 650. It bounced off it and went up and went down. Big day. I don't know if I'm going to say 650 yet, but let's see. The one thing that we were talking about is you said, everybody has to buy, but what if you're a big holder, okay, of Tesla, and let's say you want to sell. I don't know. What do you think the big holdings are? You think people have, 500,000, 1,000,000 shares, something like that? Some of the big funds, and you want out. When are you going to find more liquidity
Never, never,
on one print
never.
to get out? Right? I mean, it's one thing if you have 100 shares or 200 shares or 500 shares, but if you're long, a boatload of this thing, here's a pretty good opportunity. Now, you don't know what the price is going to be. S&Ps are ripping now. We just hit that 77 and a quarter. Now we're going back towards 3,700. But so you just gotta, you gotta think of the balance on that. If people want to sell, I know some people think it's going to 5 or 10,000, but liquidity and liquidity in a $600 stock is something that you got to keep in mind. So 650 was the line in the sand. It took that out and pressing on the lows of the day. What else you want to cover today, Spencer?
So, I mean,
Or we just want to talk about Tesla
no,
for
no,
20
no. Well, no, I don't. I want to move on eventually, but this is fun just to look at volume here. So yesterday, Tesla traded 50, a little over 56, about 56 and a quarter million shares. And it just traded a million shares in a 15-minute. No, I'm sorry, 5 million shares in a 15-minute bracket. So the volume here is absolutely insane. Okay, well, let's move on to other things. We'll watch this again. 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to email us. Pre-market.
You got to email. Everyone's putting it in the chat.
No. I'm not going through the chat after 4 o'clock.
Not the way you guys put the rifle through the chat.
Pre-market at benzinga.com. If you don't have an email, make an email in the next 2 minutes. Pre-market at benzinga.com with your Tesla end of day prediction. Joel, let's talk about cybersecurity here.
Yeah, holy macro.
The whole sector is ripping as more comes out about this hack. I guess it was disclosed yesterday, or I think it was after hours yesterday, or maybe midday, that Microsoft was also attacked. This is the same thing. They hit FireEye last week, but now the whole sector, every time there's a hack, I mean, this is one of the reasons why the cybersecurity ETF like blasted off, because it opened right like a month or two before the Sony hack back in like 2013. And whenever there's a big event like this, the whole industry catches a bid. So
what is that? What is that?
That's HACK, right?
Oh yeah, we've had that guy on before, right?
Hack. So entire, I mean, you can look at FireEye, you look at CyberArk, you can look
at FireEye's moving up.
Oh, is it moving up? It's moving up.
Wow. Wait, but they're the one that got hacked.
Yeah, but rising tide.
Rising tide. Look at this dog. This dog's up. How much is this thing up?
30-something% today. Holy
mackerel. The dogs are wow, they got hacked, and now wow, that makes no sense. But you had some time. I mean, the noise was out there, guys. If there's smoke, there's fire. Just look at the all-time high here in this CyberArk. You're approaching it. Well, actually, this thing moved up from 110 to 144. So the street was all over this. If you're following the trend, man, then the trend is your friend. Palo Alto Networks there. That's blasting off to a new all-time high. So if you're hitting targets and stuff, sure, go ahead. But man, oh man, I mean, you got momentum at your side, and you just, you see when things get out of whack here, they can keep going. So wow, and Microsoft is down, right? That got hacked a little bit.
Mhm.
But boy, oh boy, what else is there? There's FireEye, there's CyberArk, there's Palo Alto Networks.
ENW. And I'm with you. I think it was Brent Hobbs. He says he prefers CIBR over hack. I'm long CIBR. I've owned that thing for a little while,
Nice.
about a year or so.
Woo! Look at you,
So,
Spencer.
yeah, there's a bunch of names, but CIBR and Hack are the two largest ETFs, and there's a dozen or so cyber. So they're all up today, pretty much. So
Yeah.
look at yeah. I mean, I'm blanking, but you guys know who the names are. We mentioned a few of them. Proof
What's
Point,
up? Kenny wants me to bring up Tesla. What's Tesla doing now?
FPT. You got
Oh my lord. Buckle your seatbelts. Now it's up $11.
wait, what? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Look at that reversal. Wait, wait. Oh, what? Oh, that's 350. I didn't get my guess in yet. Did you get your guess in yet?
No, I'm not guessing. I'm the one giving away the prize.
God, man. Yeah, I'm not guessing.
Oh my god!
I have no idea.
It's whoever's closest. Wow, there is still the day is young. There is 9 minutes left. The day is young. We have a lot of time here yet for this thing to move. So
Yeah. Wow.
what
That-
a reversal.
we'll just sit here and just stare at Tesla and watch the chart. All right. What else you want to cover?
To be honest, kind of nothing. Like, I kind of just want to look at this chart all day, at least for the rest of the session. But no, if you have any tickers on your mind, drop them in the chat, and we will discuss. Joel, did you look at space today? SPCE.
Boom.
It was down throughout the morning. Not throughout the morning. It definitely bounced as we were starting.
Yeah. Did they? Well, it's on the lows for. Oh yeah, it did. Did go as low as it did in the pre-market, right? That's a tricky day. Look
Yeah.
at you bought it off the open. You thought you were looking good at 25 and change, and they haven't come out with a price yet.
I don't think so.
Okay. Man, it's closing near the low, so people are thinking it's going to be jammed a little bit lower. Just technicals, there are 3 lows here under 24. The lowest of those lows is man, this is a tough one. Next stopping point 2350, but you never know. S&P's knocking on the door at 3,700 coming into the stretch. I want to make sure I don't have any orders out there. Hold on.
I cannot believe this. I can't believe what we're watching right now. So Tesla,
we need popcorn, man, to watch this. All right. 669. Can you look at peek at your email and see what we're getting there?
Sure. While I do that, why don't you look at LCA? Oh man, I felt so bad for Dennis today. I think what happened with this LCA thing is not enough people voted. They didn't have a quorum.
Okay.
So they pushed the vote back to the 29th, I believe. So this LCA Lancadia Gold Nugget Online merger is not done yet.
No. Boom. Here we are. We're coming up. Can we see the high of the session? Boy, 685 and change is the high. We're moving up towards that. What happens when a SPAC loses its thing? Does it go back to $10?
It goes back to 10, and I believe the investors might get their money back, like the seed investors.
I don't know. I mean, that's something for y'all to think about. I'm not invested in those. I don't really understand them, but that would just be. I mean, that would just go back to $10, I guess, unless they come out with a new target. But
everything is rallying here. This is wild. I mean, you look at Apple, you look at Facebook, you look at Amazon.
That was the other thing. Triple D has traded so many of these expirations. He said,
here we go again. No. Oh no, we're back in the 70s. I can't. I've got a 1 minute chart up. It never happens.
Don't look at. It makes you. Oh, look at this. If I put a 1 minute up, I might jump out of my seat here. This is up. Well, as I was saying, is like Triple D said, well, file Tesla. That's going to be your leader today. And that just led the market out of the trough. That was just a quick 87, 97, almost a 30 handle rally here going into the close. We're over mid range, and can we hit the high today is 37.1850. That would be remarkable. Tesla taking a little breather here at 670. Let's cover a few other issues.
Okay, let's cover MYOV, Mary Yankee Oscar Victor, Myovent Sciences. They had some news today. They got FDA approval for their prostate cancer drug or treatment.
It popped and dropped. Sell the news. Big area here. I'm not gonna 09 just printed there. Holy mackerel. You can't get too picky with the line because there's a bunch of lows here, but
Joel,
okay, you're pulling me back. Spencer, you're dragging me back in.
Good.
You're dragging me in, you dastardly.
I can't.
You can't. Look at that. Oh, we didn't make a new high. Man, how about this thing at 650? If it settles there, holy mackerel. Spoos are still ripping. No, spoos are like, oh, I don't care. We're just going to rally anyways because we're going to put Tesla in there. Boy, this thing is trading like water. Just taking a look at unchanged here, folks. 1275. That was your all-time closing high for yesterday. I think we just ticked there. Maybe for a nanosecond. Let's see. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Spencer, I'll put Tesla back up in a second.
Wait, we can do you want to look at Nike because they're supposed to report after the close today.
All right. I just want to see the high of that last bracket. 12 and a quarter. We missed the close by 2 ticks there. Nike, I mean, does it make you scratch your head that they're doing this on a Friday, after the close and they're doing something? I wonder if they have some kind of big announcement, but what a pre-earnings. Oh, it's not that big of a run because I'm looking at a 1-minute chart. Bump. I mean, if your target is the all-time high here, folks, that's what it's doing today. It's making a new all-time high. It's been up here 2 or 3 times. It looks like it's bid here. 141.14. That was your all-time high. You snuck your head above 141 a couple times, but haven't been able to close there. S&P's just dropped 6 points, or 5 points there. 12 and a quarter. We missed we missed the close by 2 ticks here. Tesla flat on the day now. That was one of the wildest.
That would be so karmic if we just closed flat. After all this, if we end up flat.
I don't see how you don't get caught in that thing trading it. I wonder if Triple D got down and dirty on it, on that pop because it got up near the high.
I don't even know. How are you?
I think he's gonna wait. Or like he'll put a little tester out there, a little tester position. But there we go. Let's see. What do we got? You want to read some of these? We got 358. You want to read some of the guesses?
It's funny because some of the guesses, for a while there, they were all not even close, but now it's come back in. I see 634, a few in the 634 handle. I saw one as low as 610. I see 649. So you're pretty close, Jason West. I see 607. I see 619. I see 646.
Okay.
We were kind of all over the place, but no one looks at the high that I'm seeing. The highest guess that I'm seeing is 6.
All right, we're in the final minute here. And we're going to see when this print goes up, baby. Let's see here. We're in the final minute of trading. The moment you've all been waiting for. Tesla being officially part of the S&P 500. And when are we going to close here? S&P's tanking now. 8 points off that high. We are in the final minute of the stretch here. S&P's bouncing around like a ping pong ball.
I'm rooting for unchanged. I'm rooting for 668.
Okay. It's a little pop. Here comes the mammoth print, the print of all prints.
Oh my God. What is that? That's not right. That's got to be some sort of a cross, right?
What?
Wait, unless my platform.
There it goes.
I just saw 695, but that can't be right.
I don't even. I got 654. I don't think they've thrown the print up yet. I see 662.43 at the end of that last minute bar, but that's not it.
I mean, I'm on. This is the problem with our market is so fractured. But I'm on Thinkorswim and 695 printed, so that could have been just like a cross trade.
I don't see it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't see that. I see a high. No, I don't know.
All right. So
Let's look at some of our guesses here to see what the whole world's waiting. It's got to be it's got to be like a huge, right? It has to be like how many? I mean, to trade that market cap, how many shares? I mean, it's got to be a ton. Is anybody seeing it? Anybody in the chat? Any of our alert listeners there?
I'm seeing almost 180 million shares traded today of Tesla, and I'm seeing 650.
Some people saw 695.
Yeah, that's what Thinkorswim showed. So again,
see, I never showed that.
Gosh, so I'm seeing a 658.34 close.
Yeah, but that's right. Max says he sold one at 695. If that's 695, then man, these indexes are down 20 points already. If that's the print, E-Tray says 658.34, 70 million share. I guess we'll never know.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm seeing a few places now saying 658. So 658.34. It looks like that's your.
Here, let me go. I can't believe I don't have the extended hours chart up here. Let me let me get that.
So
yeah,
70 million shares traded in that 1 minute bar at the close.
All right. Well, 658.34. I guess we'll have to wait until on Monday to give that out to see.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. There were way more guesses that went to a different area of my email. So I don't know who won yet. I have to go through my email. I'll announce the winner on Monday. But there's actually way more emails than I had originally seen, and so I have to go through this now and see. I'm sure somebody won. I just don't know who it is yet. But
now we're seeing 685. You talk about market fragmentation. It says 200,000 shares bought at 695. I'm not seeing that print. So,
okay.
On Robinhood, someone said. All right, well, folks, good week for the market. We ended up green. We ended up, only 8-9 points off that all-time high that was made in the pre-market today at 27.23. Nice rebound off the lows. And we'll see when the dust settles. Everyone have a great weekend. And we'll be back. Who's our guest on Monday? Is it Michael Pachter?
This is Michael Pachter. Before we go, I just want to remind you all that all the information from our show is meant to be used as informational purposes, not for investing or trading advice. Also, hit that like button. Don't just hit it, smash it. You can tap it. That'll work too. But a tap, a hit, or a smash, any verb will do. Michael Pachter from Wedbush Securities. He will be on our show on Monday. That was fun. I need to breathe. Everyone have a good rest of your day. Good luck to those of you trading. We'll be back with you on Monday morning. Until then, stay safe and have a great weekend.